Ooh, yeah. Get a little funky in here.
Can't think, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't think, can't. Everything getting harder to find. Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skin. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Mannequins and we breaking the mold. Breaking out and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths in your wet, so you take explode, so get it out. Send your body to flight. Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody come along for the ride. All you studs and your duds and your ladies is fly.
Such a
Grip the
bop.
wood like you
That is
gripping
an
the earth.
absolute bop. Literal bop. Hello, my friends. Hello. A marvelous Wednesday to all of you. It's been a Wednesday. I don't know. I'm indifferent on Wednesdays. They're never good. They're never bad. They're just kind of there. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, well-fed, well-rested. Let me know about it. Tell me all about your day. Curious to hear. I had a very good day. Got some amazing physical therapy in this morning. Followed that up with a little bit of a pool session. Had a little pool session. First one in a long time. Hump day. It is hump day indeed. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Just a hump in the week. Yeah, you're right. Bucky and Benny, the dynamic duo, reunited. It's been a Wednesday. I am exhausted. I got 3.5 whole hours of sleep last night, so probably wouldn't expect a long one today. I am utterly exhausted. I just got done shooting the video for today. We're probably going to take a sneak peek on that because I want your guys' opinion. I had a vision in mind and I don't quite think I captured it. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. We'll check that out in just a minute here, kind of see what's going on with that. Looks like we got the premiere of Healing Humanity is coming up. Reed's got a weigh-in. We got some Max German. Max German has video about a better way to walk or get your steps in for the day. I'm actually very curious to check that out, as Mr. German is generally full of some fairly good information. It's awesome to see Reed weighing in every day, too. Let's take a look how he did today and see what happens. Would you capture it or just let it slip? I think I just let it slip today, to be honest with you. I have an appointment with my couch, and a few more episodes of Landman are going to be on my docket tonight. I already did the gym. I already did the pool, already did the sauna, already did PT. Everything else is looking good. I do have, the minute I finish stream, I am taking the dog for a nice long walk. We'll get some more steps in for the day, and then I am quite literally couch bound because I am exhausted, dude. I could not fall asleep last night. I went to bed. I behaved myself. I laid down super early last night, and I'll tell you what, I don't know. I just laid there awake for like 4 hours. I could not fall asleep. I think the only way I finally fell asleep was the dog started wrestling with my arm, and it was so adorable. I don't know. Just needed to feel that safety and that hominess. No, the puppy was there. No, wifey was crashed out. I don't know. I just couldn't fall asleep. Don't know what it was.
Yesterday,
let's see how Reed did.
4.6, and yesterday was good for me. I went a little bit over my calories by 50 calories, and that's just me learning. And I'm not that upset about 50 calories. Like, it could have been a lot worse.
I wish I could talk to him about
some
intuitive eating.
Some extra snacking.
It's kind of my new
dance.
dance. My new dance I'm doing, and it's been working really
I
good.
am locked in. It was just, you know. I'm
Although
stay
my scale is
in my
back
water.
up right now. My scale is back up right now. I have been working out extra hard the last couple days here. I think I'm just super, super inflamed from it. I have been retaining water like crazy. That's why I did a nice long sauna today. Sweated it all out. The poor man, if he loses the weight, he's going to need a lot of skin removed. Shit, him and me both, Benny Bob. Him and me both, dude. It is starting, man. It's starting. I'm really starting to see it in the arms. Like, look at this shit, dude. Really starting to see it in the arm skis. Arms and like the bottom of my gut is starting to get a little loose. My neck is starting to get there. I can actually like stretch my neck around now. Still puffy, still got a big old double chin, but man, I can manipulate it and move it all over the place, and there's actually some motion to it now, so that's a good feeling. But yeah, Reed is definitely gonna need some skin removed. I mean, we weighed the exact same. When me and him started our weight loss, we were essentially the same weight. I think he was 5 pounds heavier than me at my initial start, and I lost my train of thought. I completely forgot where I was going with that. But the difference is I'm 6'4" and he's probably 5'4", if that, to be completely honest with you.
I got 150 ounces.
Very different builds at the same weight.
That was really good. My workout felt really good. I had a leg day, and I did the infinity hoop for 15 minutes yesterday. So let's see what it is.
He's the Lilliputian. I don't even know what that is.
Body weight is 474.6 pounds.
Okay.
Body weight.
We stayed the same. I mean,
74.
It's a daily weigh-in. You're going to stall. You're going to stay the same. You're going to go up. You're going to come down. It's just the name of the game with daily weighs. Doesn't look like he's taking it too hard, which is good. Got to stay positive.
Be mad at it, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Yesterday I was 400.
You got the bullfrog chin, dude. I know I do.
And yesterday was good for me.
I do. It just, dude, it won't go away. I'm telling you. It's going to be one of the last things to go. I'm still going to have, like, even down towards, like, 200s, I'm still going to have, like, this going on. It's just, it's going to be there, man. It's going to be there. It's going to be there just like that. It all depends at the angle I'm sitting. I got a lot of compliments on it yesterday because I was looking like straight into the camera with my neck forward, and it looks like I don't even have a fucking chin when I do that. But as soon as I like relax, it all just comes right back. But you can definitely see, you know what I mean? Like definite progress. I mean, definite progress from what it was. I mean, dude, it was literally from here, like base of my neck straight up. That was all solid. So it's shrinking. It's just going to be one of the last things that goes. It is. It's going to be one of the last things that goes for sure. I showed you guys that older picture of me, and yeah, it was still very prevalent in that one, and I was not very heavy back then. I was sporting back then, you might say. Roly-poly, rotund, robust are all acceptable words, I believe. All right, let's see what's going on with Healing Humanity. We'll check out Healing Humanity. Then I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the video for today. I want to get your opinions on it. From Gulliver's Travels, interesting. I completely forgot every character from that story. I don't think I have read Gulliver's Travels since I was in like 1st or 2nd grade. It has been a very, very long time.
Is everyone excited to see the new movie? Attention, everyone!
Oh my God, he's got Dr. Kiltz doing the announcing for him. That's hilarious, dude. Dude, Dr. Kiltz is a firecracker, man. That man is genuinely packed with so much energy. It's not even funny. Jackrabbit syndrome. He is just hopping around having the time of his life. He is the perfect hype man for this movie.
Is everyone excited to see the new movie? Nobody's seen it yet.
He was up on stage
Healing
boogieing at
Humanity.
Meatstock and stuff. It was so much fun.
Today is going to be a surreal day. Over 3 years. 460 hours worth of footage, 9 doctors and experts, 60 interviews across the world, an amazing team of volunteers, the Healing Humanity crew, so many of them.
One thing I will say, and he did say this, he said this at the premiere when I saw it, And it was the same thing, like 60 interviews across the world. Across the world is Australia, Canada, and the States. It's a lot of traveling. It's a lot of traveling, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But, yeah, it's 3 countries.
Just volunteering
Fantastic documentary.
years
Fantastic.
of their time to help make this all come together. And today we're showing it to the general public.
I forgot her name. She's the one that
World
gave me my
premiere.
ticket for the premiere.
World famous Montello Theater. And boy, has it been stressful to get to this point. We had some problems with the movie file. It's called a DCP. It's gigantic. I had to reload it over the middle of the night. Didn't get any sleep. Here we are the morning of. I just got it working. It took me a couple hours this morning, but she's dialed in. Air conditioning's nice and cool.
Good,
and
good,
crisp.
good. Love they're finally
Look
premiering
at, we
this.
got
So
the
you guys
marquee.
can probably go watch it on the website
We
now.
got the
I'm
banner.
assuming it's there for download.
We got Adam's amazing poster.
And it's a real hope.
It's happening.
Hope. It's not a false hope.
We got the trailer going in the lobby.
Any other profession.
We got the posters.
That is a
up.
cool little theater, though. So homey. I have a hometown theater
Got all
that's
the
just
Young
like
Humanity
that. Like
stuff. We got
same
pork rinds,
size,
we got
single
beef
theater,
sticks.
probably like 45, 50
Shout
seats
out
in there.
Beast Mode Soap. Quick interruption. This is certified grass-fed tallow, never vegan, made in the USA.
Beast
I believe people
Mode.
need to know what they're putting
it's
on
not
their
marked as
body.
an ad either.
And the soap that I had at home is full of chemicals, detergents. What you put on your skin ends up in your bloodstream. And I only want to put good things in my body and on my body. And this,
On my
it couldn't
body.
be much better. This is 100% beef tallow. Learn more at Beast Mode Soap.
Gorlands on Lilliputian's Island. Lilliputane.
here.
Lilliputane. Am I saying that right? Lilliputane. When his ship went down, they were climbing all over him, stringing him to the beach. Yeah.
That's
The
the
little miniature
soundtrack.
guys that were like strapping him down.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that now.
Getting a little choked up earlier because I heard Jeff's music.
It's the same one for Meat Stock.
You gotta one up me.
Adam!
Looking good.
So you guys don't see him much. This is Adam. He is the man behind the scenes on this whole documentary. He is a super cool dude. I had the chance to talk with him for a while at Meat Stock. Super, super nice guy, but he put in a lot of work for this documentary as well. He's got a lot
Ready
of
to do
time
this?
invested.
I can't believe there was 4 or 5 people out here. I pulled up and I came in. I'm like, is someone calling me? And I'm like, I have to hurry because I got to turn the stuff on and get it going.
So, as a PhD candidate, you must publish, and you must publish the science.
That's him, Dr. Kiltz,
as
man.
we
Look at
pay
him.
for it.
Little firecracker, dude. He's so much fun.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Very curious to see this video on walking too. If there's a way to improve my walking game, I'm very, very pumped about it. Holy salter though, my goodness. That is a lot of salter.
Attention, everyone! Is everyone excited to see the new movie? Nobody's seen it yet. Healing Humanity. I know we all want to be healed.
That's where you're wrong, Dr. Kiltz. I have seen it, as a matter of fact. Dude, okay, so when we got our Healing Humanity shirts, they only had one color in my size, and it was black. I wanted that light blue one so bad, dude. I wanted that color so bad. Wifey got that one, but they did not have it for the big boys. It was not there for the large lads. And my microphone's dying. Not my microphone, my head of my phone.
Welcome.
You guys edit that, make me look fit.
That's her job. She's got you. You look great. We don't even need to do anything. No filters or nothing.
I'm trying.
Hi.
Hello.
Remember me?
You look familiar.
Yes. Come on, you met me before.
Where was it?
at the high cholesterol in Chicago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Wait, I know your name. I know your name. Ruth.
Yes.
See that?
You
Carnivore
sat right
brain.
next to
Carnivore
me.
Stand
brain.
next to Ruth.
You're alive.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
So exciting.
Maybe once you shrink more, you can fit into wifey's blue one. I think hers is a 2X. It's gonna be tight. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be 2X material again. Actually, I probably will be. I remember wearing 2X stuff back in the day, back in the late aughts, back around aught 7, aught 8, somewhere around there. I do believe I was still in a 2X back then. I think I went to a 3X. My first 3X was in like 2011, I think. So I should be able to end up back in a 2X again. I should be able to end up in a 2X again.
Very good. I gotta give you a hug. Oh, I'm so happy you guys made it. What's your name?
My name's Jim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's see what we got going on.
It's an awesome souvenir from the trip, though. Definitely an awesome souvenir.
That changed my life because it was the dumbest thing I had ever heard. How can you have a gastrointestinal illness and it doesn't matter what you eat? So I started researching it and I listened to your podcast with Dave Johnson. And it changed my life even more.
A year ago, I went to my cardiologist. What do you give me?
Dr. Kiltz is right up by me, too. Literally, his practice. Actually, me and wifey were talking about it because I've talked about this on stream before. Me and my wife both have fertility issues. We've been trying to have a child for the better part of the last 10 years or so with, sadly, no luck. We did reach out to one fertility clinic and loosely talked to him about a couple things. I went to urology, talked to him about a couple things. Dr. Kiltz runs a fertility clinic, and it is only about an hour and 15-minute drive away from me. I've been meaning to call and see how long it would take to get an appointment there. I'm assuming a long time, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I very much would like to go to his practice, though, to see if he can help with what we're dealing with.
I take it wherever I go. It's in my backpack. But I don't take it.
I can't remember how old he is, but dude, so much energy. He ran circles around me all day, and I got to be 25 years younger than him.
Some love to the entire team, including Dr. Kiltz, Adam, Lynn, Barb,
Lynn,
Ashley,
that was it.
Red,
Lynn. Lynn was very nice. Lynn is the one that did all my tickets for me.
These guys have literally spent years, mostly just volunteering.
Has anyone suggested fenugreek to either of you? No, I don't even know what that is, as a matter of fact. Enlighten me, Benny Bob. Enlighten me.
It's also all of your documentary. Every penny we get from these ticket sales goes to help this documentary reach millions of people and do a series. But I was hoping we could give some love to this this amazing group of individuals here. And I know some people are still. Oh, thank you. I know some people are still flowing in here. We want to welcome you to the world-famous Montella Movie Theater. Thousands of stories were told in this building before a single movie ever played. Today we're telling the story of healing humanity. And I want to talk to Dr. Kiltz for a second because I have a question for you.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
He always asks the hard questions. My question for you, and we got Dave here too. Give it up for Dave.
Yeah,
You guys will see Dave and Lynn are in the film. Dr. Kiltz, you're in the film. Dr. Kiltz, you're a doctor.
Maybe.
You're
Allegedly.
an author. You're an artist. You are a surgeon. You do surgery.
He is. I think he does videos on like making clay pottery, like spinning a clay wheel. I'm pretty sure he makes videos on that too.
You fly jets.
Yes.
You're a pilot.
Yes.
And you run one of the largest fertility clinics in the United States. Thousands of young couples were able to start a family because of your work. When are you going to do something with your life? You're almost 71.
I'm working on it.
Have you thought about being an astronaut?
Okay, going on a rocket ship into outer space is the dumbest thing in the world.
I think it'd be a pretty cool way to go, to be honest with you.
Maybe jumping out of an airplane. I haven't done it yet. But this is the most important thing to me as a doctor, by the way, because I think we're touching more people and healing more people with this simple message of eat like a lion, not like a lamb.
Eat like a lion. That's precisely what I'm doing, and it's working fantastic. Except for right now, because I'm back up 5 pounds. I'm very curious to see what it's going to say tomorrow, though, after the sauna. I am going to try and get a sauna in tomorrow as well. It was actually crazy, and Bucky, you'll appreciate this one, as you were the one that kind of led me into the whole sauna thing in the beginning. And I had so much inflammation and water retention in my legs this morning. Wasn't even funny. And I went in that sauna, and it was all gone. Like, my legs just completely went back to normal. It was crazy. I can't, but it's something to look at, maybe cycling through it occasionally. It slows the change of free testosterone into estrogen and other pathways for men. Interesting. I will look into that. I'll definitely look into that, Benny. I might be in this. If he's going to play the actual responses to people watching this, they had us record. So I shot a small promo for the documentary right when it ended. But that was from Meat Stock. I don't know if it's going to show that. Or not. Oh my God, I'm like edge of my seat. I could be in this. No, I'm not. Wait, hold on. He's got QR codes on these things. Is it actually showing the people what they did? It's too hard to get those scans. Those scans are really blurry on my screen. I can't get them. Whoa, Kylie's in it? Oh my God. Mrs. Kylie Stafford. These are quotes they took. I could still potentially be in here. I doubt it. I was probably too excited. She's 10 days into a parasite cleanse. Yeah, I saw that. I do a lot of back channeling with Kylie and her husband Josh. I talk to them like almost every day. We hung out like every single day at Meat Stock. They're absolutely amazing people. Super, super kind, both of them. Really amazing people. Check out her husband's videos too. He's trying to bulk up. He's trying to get bigger with carnivore. It's very interesting seeing the opposite end of the spectrum for what I'm doing. No, I don't think I made it in. No. A Greek god he shall be. Okay, so you've already been watching him then. Yeah, he's good. I literally talk to those guys like every single day. They're awesome. I was hoping I was going to make it in there, man. I was hoping I was going to make it in there. I truly was. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, I'm going to run this video by you guys. Let me know what you think. Again, I had an idea I was shooting for in my mind. I don't know if I nailed it or not. I don't usually do sneak previews for you guys on stream of anything outside the weigh-ins, but we're going to do it a little different today just because I want your genuine opinion on this one. So here we go. That is the thumbnail right there. I did some shirt off in public the other day to get this thumbnail in the first opening scenes. But let me know what you think here.
You want to look like me? Keep eating this shit. You want to look like me? Keep eating this garbage. You want to look like me? Keep drinking this shit. I have spent the last 13 months of my life losing 150 pounds. I know a lot of you guys are fighting the same fight that I am, that you're facing the struggle every single day of trying to get the weight off. I know how hard it can be. I did this by switching to a proper human diet, controlling what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, and that's 90% of it. Maybe the last 10% is a little bit of exercise, just light duty cardio stuff. Anybody can do this. If you're struggling, guys, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I will answer any question you have. Love you. We'll check in soon.
Where is that music coming from? There is literally, you guys can hear music on stream, right? There's literally music coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Dude, I literally have no idea where that's coming from.
Movement. 2 men.
Oh, YouTube's playing something. YouTube's doing something. Nope, it's literally, yeah, that was YouTube playing a copyrighted movie, so we probably just got massive copyright. It was YouTube. YouTube auto-played after Carrie's video. YouTube auto-played after Carrie's video and literally booted up a goddamn Hollywood feature film. So that just played the first 20 seconds of that, and maybe we just got copyrighted. So, fuck it. Let's get copyrighted today. We'll listen to some good music in a little bit. What'd you guys think of that video, though? I don't know if you could hear it over the music or not. I know the music's been pretty loud lately, but I'm very curious on your opinions on this video. I don't think I super captured exactly how I wanted it to in the beginning, but I kind of did at the same time. I'm curious what you guys think on this one. Let me know. I could play it again for you, too, if that music was too loud and you couldn't hear what was going on during it. Strange. Strange. I gotta turn off that YouTube autoplay. I really do. Really do. Oh, more scammers calling. Better than no video. 'Twas good. You like it? All right. Good. I'll play it one more time.
You want to look like me? Keep eating this shit. You want to look like me? Keep
My big dumb head was blocking the KFC
you want to look
logo.
like me? Keep drinking this shit. I have spent the last 13 months of my life losing 150 pounds. I know a lot of you guys are fighting the same fight that I am, that you're facing the struggle.
It was so nice out
every
yesterday, dude. Look
single
how humid it
day
was.
of trying to get the weight off.
You can literally tell how violently humid it was yesterday just by how puffed up my hair is, dude. It was so humid.
I did this by switching to a proper human diet, controlling what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, and that's 90% of it. Maybe the last 10% is a little bit of exercise, just light duty cardio stuff. Anybody can do this. If you're struggling, guys, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I will answer any question you have. Love you. We'll check in soon.
I think it turned out all right. I pictured the beginning of me standing in front of the restaurant shirtless. I got a lot of weird looks yesterday. I got a lot of weird looks from the patrons inside of these restaurants were gawking out the window like, why is this 400-pound man stripping outside of Burger King right now? Those are all like right on the main drag through town. The before and afters, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that fucking purple one is fucking crazy. Like, look at that shit, dude. It's nuts. It's nuts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Even my legs, my ass, all of it, dude. It all just shrank. It all just shrank. I'm excited though. Hopefully this video does good. We haven't had any videos really doing too great as of late, so hopefully we'll get a bunch of love on this one. All right, let's see what Mr. German has to say about walking. He says we're walking wrong. He said you can literally burn twice the fat. But let's see if it's real. Let's see if it's a scam. Let's find out.
Most fat loss experts will tell you the same thing. If you want to lose fat, the single easiest and most effective thing you can do is simply to get in more steps. However, what none of these experts seem to agree on is the exact specifics of this.
All you do is for 3 minutes you're walking fast, and then for 3 minutes you're walking normal. And you simply go back and forth 5 times. That specific type of walking.
2 months without on the
gives you more
non-short
benefits
section of the
than an
channel.
hour and a
Dude,
half, 2 hours.
YouTube's just dying on me, man. YouTube's dying on me. TikTok has more than YouTube now. Insta has 10 times more than YouTube now. Like, I know. I have long form projects. It's probably the 3 minutes fast and slow, more than likely. It'd be funny if you just gave it away right in the beginning of the video, then went tee-hee at the end. I got to get on my game with the long form stuff. I really do. To fully admit it to you guys, I've been struggling lately. My depression, anxiety has been through the roof. I'm talking like not in my gut every single day for the last week. Just, oh man, I don't know what is going on, but I got to get it sorted out. And I think getting back into the gym, I hear YouTube likes 2 loads a week on your channel. Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing that because the shorts aren't doing anything. The shorts are dying right out. Have to figure it out. I have plenty of ideas sitting here. I have my massive notebook full of ideas written down. I just got to sit down and do them. I do. It's just the crushing thing with the long form videos is like, dude, there's so much work to make. There's so much work to make those long forms, and when they crash and burn and don't get any views, it hurts, man. It hurts. I know you brush it off, you keep pumping them out, you keep moving on, but I think I just got burnt after that 84-hour fast one. I was really hoping that one was going to do really well, and it didn't perform. And I think that's probably a large reason why I got burnt out on long form stuff, and then all the other views started coming down, and that gets kind of hard on you too. So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I digress. We got to keep pushing forward. I just got to find my rhythm again. Maybe you just need more sunlight than moving around. Yeah, I think I've gone a little too hard exercising the last couple days. That's why the scale's back up for sure. Just holding water. My joints are going, ow, why are you doing this to us? My new rules, though, I mean, my absolute new golden rules, I'm not going to bullshit anyone right now here. Let's just talk about this and go for our accountability minute. Our accountability minute for the stream today is I'm not going to bullshit you. When I went to the pool and sauna today, this morning I had physical therapy, then I did a very, very light pool session. I maybe did 250 meters, not even swimming, just resistance walking. 250 meters in the pool, 10 minutes in the sauna. It's the first time I've been to the gym since meat stock. No shit. It is the first time I've been to the gym in meat stock. It got very easy after not going for 7 days, 6 or 7 days. The total I think we were on the road total 6 days. After 6 days not going, I just got very complacent when we got back. I got very, very complacent. It became very easy to not go. I think, honestly, it was guilty from success because I'm still losing weight crazy fast, even though I haven't been going to the gym. But that needs to stop. I need to get back on my gym game. I have to, because I know for a fact, and based off my last BIA, we saw it. I am losing muscle like crazy. We're still at a 3-to-1 ratio, fat to muscle. So, I mean, overall, the ratio looks good, but I am losing muscle, and I want to quash that as much as possible. So I got to get back on top of that. Today was day one. You got to start somewhere again. So that is my accountability minute for the stream. Accountability. Yeah, it's Lion. Lion is straight carrying it. You're absolutely right on that, Bucky. You're absolutely right on that. Lion is just carrying so hard right now that it made me complacent. It's like, dude, look at that. I did that big fast, and then what? I lost 13 pounds one week, and then like 9 the next week, and then 5 the week after that, like 0 gym time. So I made a new rule. My gym sessions, I'm shooting for 3 a week right now. The problem is we are currently down to 1 vehicle. My truck is having transmission issues again. So I am currently vehicleless until we can get some more money around to fix that. So we got to share our SUV right now. So gym sessions are going to be hard, but I do have 2 physical therapies per week. I am definitely doing a minimum of 2 pool sessions and 2 saunas a week. I would like to sauna 3 or 4 times a week if I could, but man, fucking gas right now, my dude. Gas. Like, fuck me, man. It is so expensive. Every trip I take is $15 in gas. So I'm definitely going to do 2 a week, but I have new rules at home, and I have been sticking to these all week long. Granted, it's only Wednesday. I set new ground rules this Monday. Every single day, if I don't have in-house physical therapy, then I do my PT at home. First thing, I wake up, I stretch, I yoga, I do my physical therapy for both shoulders and knees. I do all that in one shot. It takes about an hour to do the whole routine, so that is the new start to my day. First thing I do upon rising, I do that, and now that it is summertime, there's absolutely no excuse. I go and walk the dog as many laps as I can go. I'm not saying I'm going to go walk a mile every day or 2 miles every day, or I'm going to 5K in my backyard every day. I take the dog out, and we go until we're both tired. I go till the dog is panting and about to keel over. I go till I'm sitting out there going, Some days it's 3 laps. Some days I do 9 laps. It's just kind of how it goes. But the new golden rule is in the morning, it's PT, yoga, and stretches. In the afternoon, every single day, it's just a walk. Get the dog out. You have the joints of a 70-year-old, so it sucks. I don't want to be that guy that says you can't do it. I think it's a matter of time and patience. Stick to yoga and meditation. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I want to be a gym rat. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. I truly want to be a gym rat. Like, if I still had cartilage, I would be living in the gym. I'd have a double gym membership right now. I'd be shooting gym workout videos, gym sessions every day. I'd have double the content right now. Like, dude, I just want to be able to go sit in the gym. I have the free time. I have the downtime right now. I want to be able to go sit in a gym for 5-6 hours a day and just go hard, and I can't. And it's so heartbreaking. It really is. It's heartbreaking. And I think that's a large part of what demoralizes me. And again, the weight loss is going fantastic. Lion diet plus fasting. I mean, dude, it's just the recipe to success. It really is. But I still feel like I'm missing out on this whole other end of the equation. And it kills me because I want to be that guy again. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to. And in my mind, if I can't get that level of physical activity back to myself, am I going to be a whole person again, or am I going to be able to accept my limitations? It's a very, very hard spot to be in. It's like, I'm not sitting here throwing a sympathy party or anything. I'm telling you the situation I'm in, and it's fucking rough, man. It's rough. It's really rough. And I'm just hoping there's light at the end of the tunnel. Again, I feel better every day. Every 15 pounds that comes off, I feel like a whole new person, but the joints aren't really getting the same love. I hear all the stories still from Carrie Mann and everyone else about their arthritis turning around. Dr. Chafee told me he's got bone on bone in his right knee, I believe. I think it was his right knee. He was telling me he gets around just fine, pain-free. So it's like, I still have hope for the future, but it's rough. It's rough. And I think that's the large thing that's fueling my depression and anxiety still. It's really the engine that continues to churn all of that stuff. But that's been really bad for the last week. It's really bad. We don't talk about mental health too much on stream. I try to avoid it here and there, but it's something you got to focus on. Can't just be physical. It can't just be weight loss. You got to work on the mental side of things too. And that's where I'm slacking, and that's where to work at. So this has been my accountability minute. As I would say, it was probably 5 minutes by the time I got done yammering there. But that's kind of where I'm at. This is kind of where my headspace is at right now. Figured I'd throw it out there for you guys and just let you know.
Of just
All
regular walking.
Find out
Stop
how to walk.
walking 10,000 steps to get lean. Instead, I want you to walk 15,000 steps to get lean. And I'm going to show you how this method is guaranteed for you to finally lose your belly fat.
So does walking in the morning on an empty stomach actually help you burn more fat? The answer is yes.
And there was a really cool study, kept the calories the same.
Yeah.
The people who walked before the meal actually gained weight, and the people who walked after the meal lost weight.
So
Watch the first 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. You told me that the other day. I completely
there
forgot.
Are many
I
great
completely
new
forgot.
studies that have been published on the best
Imagine if we could
principles
just
to follow
watch that
when
on
walking
stream.
for maximum fat loss. This new science tells us how many steps per day is best for fat loss, exactly how much fat is burned per 1,000 steps, and gives us many small adjustments to make. That can
I feel like
actually
as a
double
man
the
that
amount
probably
of fat
gets
burned when
2,000 steps
walking,
in a day, this
including
isn't going to
one
really
that
apply to me
specifically
too
targets
hard,
visceral
but we're
fat.
going to keep
Let's
watching
first
anyway.
look at the data on what the science says is the best number of steps for fat loss. Now, the best data on this comes from a 2017 study.
Actually, before I forget, Mr. Bucky, before I forget, we're going to go just like this. Whoops. All right, so that is paused. We shouldn't get copyright for that. I have it up and loaded on the screen. I'll watch that when I finish stream tonight or after I take my walk. I'm very excited to take the dog for a walk as soon as stream is over. And he's probably grumpy right now. He's been sleeping down here all day, and now he's absconded somewhere else.
Published in the journal Nature. How it worked is they analyzed the step data from an app called Argus. In total, there were 717,000 participants, 68 million days total, across 111 countries. So people were categorized by average daily steps. And what they found was at the very low end, between 1 and 2,000 steps, roughly 30% of people were obese, and then as the number of steps increased, it correlated with a lower percentage of people that were obese. Now this data only went up to 11,000 steps and above. This is because there weren't enough people who averaged a daily step count above this for the data to be reliable. Now very clearly looking
Tell you
at
what,
the data,
Katie
there's
averages like
obvious
13,
correlation between
14,000
more
a day
steps
at work.
and a better body composition.
That girl
However, it
moves
is
at work.
very important to remember that this is simply an association study. So there are lots of other factors called confounding variables at play here. And I just want you to imagine for a second, think about the average person that gets 1,000 steps per day versus 11,000. Obviously, they live very different lifestyles. The person that's getting lots of steps per day, they're much more likely to be an overall health conscious person. So they're much more likely to drink less alcohol, eat less processed food, get more sunlight, get better sleep, etc. Whereas the person that's getting 1,000 steps per day, they're much more likely to drink lots of alcohol, eat more processed food, so forth. This right here is called healthy and unhealthy.
I feel called out.
Which is why studies like this, whilst being very interesting, don't actually give us a solid conclusion. But there is a way we can actually calculate this. And the math on this is going to surprise you. What is a much more accurate way to work out the best number of steps per day is to look at how much fat is actually burned for every 1,000 steps. The best study on this is a 2022 study published in Physical Activity and Nutrition. How the study worked is it looked at 34 adults and measured calories burned per minute walking. They found that at 3.1 miles per hour or 5 kilometers per hour, it resulted in fat burn between 3.5 calories per minute, which is 210 calories per hour, and 4.5 calories per minute, which is 270 calories per hour. Now let's translate this to how much fat is burned per 1,000 steps. At 3.1 miles or 5 kilometers per hour, the average person takes about 6,600 steps an hour.
You meet her at the
So
door
for
with a
1 hour
steaming
burns
pan of
between
Epsom salts.
210
I don't, but I probably should. That would up me in husband points for sure. That would definitely raise the husband points.
270 calories. That works out to roughly between 32 and 41 calories per 1,000 steps. So how many steps would you need to burn 1 pound or kilogram of fat? Well, in 1 pound of fat there is 3,500 calories, and in 1 kilogram of fat there is 7,700 calories. So you would need to do 85.
So in 1 pound of fat, there's 3,500 calories. I want to do this quick. 12 times 3,500. When I started my weight loss journey, I had over 1 million calories attached to my body. Over 1 million calories attached to my
5,000
body.
to 110,000 steps to burn 1 pound of fat, or 188,000 to 241,000 to burn a kilogram of fat. Now by this number right here, it seems that you're burning, close to zero fat when you're walking. However, when you do the math per month or per year, things look very different. If you got 10,000 steps per day instead of 1,000, 9,000 extra steps per day, you'd burn an extra 2.5 to 3.2 pounds of fat, or 1.1 to 1.4 kilograms per month. Times that by 12 and it's 30 to 38 pounds, or 13.5 to 17.5 kilos.
I don't think I'm going to be getting
this
any 10K steps
what I look
in,
like
but...
with 30 pounds difference in weight. And here's what this amount of fat actually visually looks like. So yeah, walking is certainly good for fat loss, especially when you consider just how easy it is in comparison to other forms of cardio. But what makes walking even better for fat loss is fasted walking. Or does it? Let's see what the science says about
this. Now,
this.
this is what I'm curious on, the fasted walking, because that's what I'm going to be doing right now, because I'm currently fasting.
Functional Morphology and Kinesiology.
I had no plans on fasting this week, and then the scale hopped back up 5 pounds. Like, I wanted a full week of eating this week. I really did. I really wanted a full week of eating this week, and the scale bippity-bop, couple pounds there, so I decided to fast. Do a nice little 48. And hopefully we'll be right back on track Friday.
And meta-analysis. A systematic review gathers every study on a given topic, then compares the findings. A meta-analysis then combines all of the data into one dataset. So this study is the closest thing to a definitive answer. What they found was that there was no significant difference in fat loss between those who walked in a fasted state and a fed state. This may sound counterintuitive. You might intuitively think that walking in a fasted state, you're going to burn more fat. However, when you walk in a fasted state, yes, you may burn less fat at the time because you're not burning what you've just ate. However, the extra fat you do burn by walking in a fasted state is then mitigated by the fact that when you do eat, you're burning less of this meal. In comparison to the person who eats then walks, they will be burning more of this meal they've just had. So yeah, it essentially cancels itself out, and walking in a fasted state essentially provides no meaningful benefit. However, what is interesting though is walking after a meal.
Yeah, but I think he's talking daily fast. He means more like intermittent fast on that one is what he's talking about. That's for like me doing my 18-6. That would be like hour 17 of the fasting phase of my day, going for the walk and then eating after the fact. I'm more curious, fasted walking. I'd be curious to see what he would say about being 3 days into a fast, 4 days into a fast. What would happen then?
The data here is actually very interesting. What happens is when you walk, you have lots of small muscle contractions going on. And these muscle contractions, they signal to your glucose, aka your sugar transporters, to take sugar from your bloodstream and send it to your muscle cells. A 2016 study out of the University of Otago actually showed walking after meals lowers your blood sugar by about 12%. And a 2013 study out of George Washington University showed a 13 milligram per deciliter drop in 24-hour average blood glucose levels. Now, what is very interesting is this 2025 study right here out of, I'm not going to try and pronounce the
I think
name
that's
of
honestly
that
the best time for a hike
Some
anyways,
Japanese
like right
university.
after dinner.
This was published in Scientific
Except
Reports,
tonight
and
there
they
will
found
be
that
no
a
dinner.
10-minute walk was just
I
as
shall go
effective
wanting
as
this
a half
evening.
an hour walk, pending it was right after the meal rather than at least half an hour later. Now this right here is very important for fat loss, because when your blood sugar spikes too high, what actually happens is that it comes crashing back down, and often in fact goes below baseline. This right here is called reactive hyperglycemia. In this state, your body thinks it's running out of stored energy in the form of body fat. Your body has the ability to convert its own body fat into glucose, which then raises your blood sugar levels. So your body's thinking, well, if our blood sugar's this low, we must be completely out of stored body fat. And this is why, after a high carbohydrate meal, come 3-4 hours later, you're starving, all you can do is think about food. Everyone seems annoying, it is because of this reactive hyperglycemia. So because a post-meal walk mitigates this blood sugar spike, it means you're less likely to experience this crash, and therefore it's going to significantly help with your appetite. So at least in my opinion, based on all current data we have available, I think that the best time to walk is actually after a meal. Next up, we have the best...
I agree with that one. I really do. And that's not even like a scientific standpoint for me. That's just a feel. That's just a feel. The best I feel on hikes is always right after a meal. eat to satiety, get nice and full, go for a hike, you just feel better, your gut doesn't feel as full, your body's functioning. It's just nice. It's just nice. I think that's definitely the way to go.
Specifically make the fat you burn.
He's got the scientific end covered. I got it's just nice.
From walking visceral fat. This is very different from subcutaneous fat, the soft fat you can see and grab. Visceral fat is the fat stored around your organs. Not only does visceral fat make you look bloated, but it's also the most dangerous type of fat you can have.
Yep.
Visceral fat is actually the only type of fat that releases.
I think the visceral fat
cytokines.
in my
These are
ribs
incredibly
is like
inflammatory molecules,
horrifying.
So visceral fat is certainly something you don't want. To understand how this connects to the post-meal walk,
how can you
need to know
test
this
visceral
one key
fat?
fact about visceral
Very
fat.
curious how
it is
visceral
more
fat can be
sensitive to a
tested.
hormone called insulin than the fat under your skin is. The way this works is simple. Insulin is the hormone that tells your cells to take sugar in. When your blood sugar rises, your body releases insulin to move that sugar out of your blood and into your cells for energy. For this process to occur, insulin must bind to tiny receptors on the outside of your cells called, and you're never going to guess this name, insulin receptors.
Oh!
These receptors are basically...
I thought I was going to have to
tiny
try to
docking
put some
points.
emphasis on the
Insulin
syllable again
plugs
to try and
into one
pronounce
like
something.
a key does into a lock. And this right here is the signal telling the cell to open up and take the sugar in. The reason we know visceral fat responds so strongly to insulin is a 2006 study published in the journal Diabetes. This study found that visceral fat cells have more of these insulin receptors on them. And not only is there more of them, but they also respond faster and harder the moment insulin shows up. This means if you have high insulin levels, you're likely going to store more visceral fat. So because walking after a meal decreases the blood sugar spike from it, and therefore also lowers the amount of insulin your body releases, it means that a post-meal walk is going to result in you storing less fat around your organs. So
Good.
yeah, if
We
you're
like
someone
that.
who's walking specifically to lose visceral fat, walking post-meal is certainly the best time. Next up, we have intensity levers. What are some tricks we can use to help make walking more effective for fat loss? There are 3 great tricks you can use to burn significantly more fat in the exact same amount of time walking. In a 2012 study published in the Journal of Biomechanics, they put 16 adults on treadmills and measured the energy.
So the beautiful thing is my lawn's 50-50, so my lawn kind of slowly rolls downhill. So I get a nice easy section, then I get a flat section, then I go straight uphill. So 50% of my walk every day is incline. I would like to hear your thoughts. Yesterday I ate an OMAD for dinner and then my usual breakfast. My body temperature went above normal for the first time in a long time and I actually lost 8 out of 10 pounds. No shit, dude. That's interesting. I'll tell you what, my temp's been going up there. Now, I haven't been keeping track of my temperature, but I've been feeling hot again. Remember how I've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks that I feel freezing all the time? Like, I'm day 2 of a fast right now, and usually I'd be freezing by now, but I am still hot, bothered, sweaty. I honestly think, and this is going to sound weird, I think just getting into summer is going to help, Betty. Just the hot climate. All of it, going to sweat more, you're going to get bacon off your back better. I think it could actually be a climate thing. I really think it could be a climate
they
thing.
burned, whilst walking at the same speed on a flat surface versus on an incline of 10%.
Now
What they
you,
found was that
if I remember right, your temperature usually runs fairly low, right? So when you say your temperature went above normal, it was still, like not a fever or something you're saying, right? It just was above your normal band.
10% incline actually doubled the amount of calories being burned, which honestly is quite insane. Another lever we can use came from that same study we looked at earlier, the 2022 study published in Physical Activity and Nutrition. Not only did this study look at calories burned per minute walking, but it also looked at the differences in calories burned walking at different speeds. At 1.9 miles per hour, or 3 kilometers per hour, they burned on average 3 calories per minute, which equals 180 calories per hour. At 3.1 miles per hour, or 5 kilometers per hour, they burned on average 3.5 to 4.5 calories per minute. This equates to 210 calories per hour. At 4.5 miles or 7.2 kilometers per hour, they burned on average between 6.5 and 8 calories per minute. It is also very well demonstrated across countless studies that
Found a Lone Star chick on me today mowing the grass, almost said fuck the HOA. God damn, Ridge. Did you go get tested? I know you should be able to take the tick in, even if it didn't bite you. I'd have them test the tick just to be sure. Even if you don't feel symptoms or anything, I think that'd be a really good thing to look at. I sit at 98, but yesterday was 98.7. What up, Uncle? Yeah, my wife had the night off last night. I was spending time with wifey. Wifey, man. Gotta spend time with the wifey when she gets nights off. I do. Also, I'm terrible at hanging out in other streams, if you haven't noticed. I have every intention to, and I'm not trying to snub anyone. I'm so busy outside of doing this, I just don't have a lot of time to do it. And it's like every time one of the streams happens, I try to get into Christie's. I try to be there for Christie's. I try to be there for a couple other ones as much as I can, but I'll try better. I will.
People burn more energy during physical activity. This is simply because it takes more energy to move.
How's everybody's
your body
Wednesday
the same
going,
distance. This right here is
Hump
why wearing
day
a weighted vest whilst
is a
walking
hump
burns
day,
more
for
fat.
sure.
In a 2013 study,
I just all together Wednesdays are always just meh to me. Wednesdays are just
published in the International American Council on Exercise. People who wore a weighted vest.
See, the problem is for me is like, even though that increases speed is going to burn you more net calories like that, my problem is with my knees, I can't go faster. I have a pretty set speed that I function at these days. And luckily, the first number he said actually was my number. 1.9 miles per hour is my max speed right now, I think. That's my highest achievable mile per hour I can get.
Equivalent to 15% of their body weight. Burned about 12% more calories than those walking without a vest. So by walking on a 10% incline at a slightly faster...
The other beautiful thing is, I don't need a weighted vest when I walk because I am still attached to it 24/7. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful
With a
thing.
weighted vest on, you can more than double the amount of fat you're burning when walking. In saying that, however, the number one most effective way to ensure you do get the fat loss benefits from walking is that you actually do walk. For me personally, 99% of the walking I do is just simply normal walks. This is the type of walking that is most convenient for me, and it's also what I enjoy the most. So I actually do end up getting my steps in. But I mean, if you do have David Goggins-like discipline and you want to squeeze every bit of fat burn out of every minute, then those 3 tricks will absolutely help. In terms of the best number of steps per day,
Goggins.
Well, the most common quote
That man
magic
is a
number
beast.
thrown around is 10,000 steps per day, but I'm not so sure about this. Earlier this year, I was in a fat loss phase and dropped about 10 pounds in 2 months. During this time, I averaged 10,000 steps or more per day. Whereas now I am in more of a maintenance phase and have been super busy, so I've only been averaging around 5,000 this past month. So I mean, it really depends on what your main goals are. Obviously, as we've seen today, the more steps you do, the more fat you do burn. But you also don't
I need
want
to
be
actually
walking
turn
for
on an
obscene
actual
amount-
step counter one of these days. I really do. I really do. I talk about all these steps and walking and everything else. I actually don't even track my own steps. Me too, very slow on these arthritic knees. Don't get me wrong, much less pain on carnivore, still bone on bone. Yeah, it sucks, Benny. It sucks, man. Bad knees is no
of
fun.
time every day
no
to the
fun.
point that it hinders other aspects of your life. If you've made it this far, it tells me you're serious about
You don't
getting into
realize how many
fantastic
different
shape.
motions
If you're
your
ready to
knee
put this
actually
into
does
practice,
until it starts
I'd like
going
to
bad. And
personally
you go,
invite
holy
you to
shit.
apply to work one-on-one with me. We'll work together through a personalized 3-step protocol designed to work with your biology and strip body fat without ridiculous amounts of willpower, endless cardio, or having to starve yourself. It's already changed the lives of hundreds of people. If you're ready to be next, click the top link in the description. Anyway, you
What do
now
you figure
know
he
all the
charges
science
for
behind
one-on-one
walking and
sessions?
fat loss. So you can work out what is the best step count to aim for and the principles you should follow that work best for your lifestyle and goals. Anyway, as always,
I talked to quite a few of the health coaches at Meat Stock, and the successful health coaches, carnivore coaches from Meat Stock, man, are they make some money. They make us some money. They make some money for sure. Makes me want to kind of think about becoming a health coach and learning a lot of these things. The problem is I'm old and slow and feeble, and I don't know if I'd be able to do it or not. But that's just me. That's just me. We're not going to do that. As much as I want to click on that Joe Rogan video right now, I know I just can't. All right, we're caught up there. What do we got? See what Christy's got going on. Woo! 4 creators, 1 meatloaf. Gone. Love me a little meatloaf. I am an avid meatloaf enjoyer. I truly am. I'm going to have to check that one out later. Oh, we haven't seen Guga in a while. What's Guga got going on? 1 week in honey butter steak. We'll probably
Everyone
get this
knows
going,
if you
and we'll call this the last one for the day. I got to get my walk in, and again, I am just beyond exhausted, man. 3.5 hours of sleep was not enough. It was not enough. My alarm hit at 5:45 this morning. I just went, ugh.
The cheapest steak in the world. It's
I actually somehow I made the crazy play. I made the crazy play where 5:45 alarm hit. Instead of snoozing it, I turned it off on accident, and I still managed to wake up by like 6:15 and kind of came to and went, oh my God. Paul Saladons makes $1,000 an hour. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, dude. Doesn't surprise me. Even a lot of the smaller ones, that have like they have between like 30, 40 clients. They handle it all themselves. They don't have any employees or anything. They just do it all, do all the sessions and stuff. They're making 10 grand per client per year. Like, it's insane, dude. It's insane numbers. These people are housing $300,000-$400,000 a year doing it. It's insane. I feel like I need to get on top of that. But then you see how many people are doing it is the other thing. There's so many people that are doing it, and you have to have a niche to be able to get into that, which maybe my weight loss and the videos I'm doing now could be a catalyst to start into something, because I don't know. And I'm not like fishing for reinforcement here. I don't know if my videos are ever going to make it anywhere. You know what I mean? As of late, it's been getting worse by the minute. So we'll see. I don't foresee it really going anywhere, but it could be a catalyst to move into other things, I think, is the biggest thing to shoot for now. But Bucky was absolutely right earlier. I have to get long form content going again. I really, really do. I have the thumbnails made up for the food addiction versus drug addiction video. I just got to pull the trigger and get it done.
Definitely not going to be the best. But what about if you push the limits and you cook the same inexpensive steak in honey butter? But instead of just cooking it like a normal steak, you cook it for a whole week. What will happen? Will it actually get better or just worse?
Because things are about to get very interesting. You see this? It's an eye round. It's the least expensive cut of beef you can buy. But even though I'm going to be using this,
eye round steaks are great, though.
A regular standard ribeye, and maybe most importantly, the most expensive meat in the world, a Japanese Wagyu A5 Marbonese Score 12.
Saladino is his real name. I just don't think we should be drinking fruit juice and eating honey. Yeah.
Right. The first thing we need is honey butter. To do this, it's quite simple. Get yourself some good quality honey, and of course, butter. Now we want to melt this down because we want to combine both. As soon as I just got to
get busy again is what I got to do. I really, really got to get busy again. I've been fighting the depression, anxiety every single day. I gotta shake the funk off, man, and just go for it. I gotta get that go for it attitude again, because
I mixed everything together.
I haven't been there.
Ready. Now you're probably wondering, how am I going to cook this for an entire week? Well, that's pretty simple to resolve, because you see, if you cook it at high temperature like a grill, it will be charcoal in the end. That's not what we want. We want to cook this nice and gentle. Now I could just use sous vide, but I'm going to show you a different method that anyone can try it at home, and that would be in your oven. But there is a catch when you cook this way. You must stay away from the danger zone. This is between 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 140. This is where bacteria grows, and it could be quite dangerous. So in order to make sure that did not happen, I set my oven to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. That way I'll know by the end of 7 days, this is not only going to be safe to eat, but I'm hoping it's going to be the best beef of my life. Now I did the same exact thing to the ribeye as well. Since I have multiple ovens that cook at very low temperature, this is literally like sous vide. The only difference is that I'm not using a bag. And if you ever wanted to try sous vide and you don't have one, you now know exactly what to do. But just keep one thing in mind. Even though this method will work, it is not the same as cooking sous vide, but it's pretty close. Now for the last one, I had to bring out the big bucks, as now all of my 3 experiments are done: the inexpensive steak, the regular steak, and the extremely expensive. The only thing left to do now is to wait for a whole week.
That's crazy, dude.
And
Cooking something for a week is
ribeye.
insane.
Oh
man,
man,
it really
it's
is.
just not very appetizing, everybody. A lot of different things,
Doesn't look
especially on the surface. This right here, I believe it's the honey. The honey has crystallized and
still used to be a carnivore, and
I'm
I
not
own
quite
for helping
sure
me
what
find
to
my way
say.
to carnivore. There you go. There you go.
Look at the honey. The honey completely caramelized and crystallized on the surface. All right, let's take this steak out and see what we have. It's completely disintegrating on me. This is one of the most tender steak of my life. Complete disintegration. And if you are wondering if it smells wonderful, it smells amazing. It's like sweet, buttery, and a wonderful smell of beef.
Is he actually going to eat it after a week, or is he just doing one of the ones where he just makes it again?
But obviously, the looks itself, it's not the most appetizing. I'm going to be honest with you. First thing I notice is that it's extremely tender, and I cannot even hold it together. Just by lifting, so let me just try to lift this part. Nope, it just completely disintegrates. But it smells wonderful. I will be honest, it no longer feels like a steak. It feels like a stew meat.
Yeah,
Funny
it feels
enough,
like a
the
roast,
fat,
looks
because
like a
it's such
roast.
low temperature, did not melt. You can still see all of the fat here is held together. I mean, you tell me, everybody, a little piece like this is like a little piece of brisket. I can't wait any longer. I gotta go in for a bite. Cheers. Wow. It is so tender, so juicy, such an incredible buttery flavor.
I think he
How
was
can
one
I
of those
put this
hyper
into
responders.
words for
Yeah,
you
it
guys
could be.
to understand. It no longer tastes like a steak because it's not a steak. But
What
it's
is he now,
also
just straight
not
vegan?
braised or stew meat at all. It's something in between because the fibers break so softly, but it is so juicy and so flavorful that it reminds me of a Wagyu steak, because as you take individual bites, the buttery flavor in your mouth is just very, very good. In all of them, I'm gonna give a rating from 1 to 10. 1 meaning the worst, 10 meaning the best. This one here specifically, it's very delicious and something that would be wonderful on a sandwich or even with mashed potato or something that will give texture. I'm giving this an 8.
I gotta tell you, there's been something I've been missing for a while. On carnivore, lion, etc., whatever else I'm doing, I don't miss other foods often. No, animal-based plus fruit and honey. Gotcha. I don't crave outside of carnivore lion much anymore, but dude, I saw someone eating a BLT the other day, and then we watched a video last time about a BLT, and dude, I've been craving a BLT. I'm not going to have one. Maybe I could do an unwich. Maybe when I add veggies back, I could do like an unwich BLT. I just do the tomato, bacon, and just wrap the whole thing in lettuce instead of bread. Could be one way to go.
Well. It's good
Still make it
even
keto.
without salt. Japanese Wagyu A5 cooked for a week in honey butter. This one is the most insane looking one I've ever seen. Take a look at this, everybody. First thing I notice is this thing here floating. Again, I think it's the juices of the steak combined with the honey butter coagulated together. And if I smell this, it smells wonderful. I know it doesn't look good, everybody. I mean, just look at this thing. What is that? It literally
Get rid of the
smells
seeds and the
like
skin of the tomatoes.
candy,
Yeah.
butter, and beef together. But if I take a closer look at the steak itself, oh no, what is that? Oh, this one makes me mad. Why does it look like that? You know what? I have to pull it out because we need to take a better, closer look. So I gotta be very careful. I'm doing my best. Oh, it's falling apart, everybody. And before I put it down on the paper towel, I'm gonna move a lot of this crust. It's just caramelized honey. Just like every sous vide steak, we really wanna pat it dry really good. It feels extremely soft. I mean, the first thing that hits me is the looks. It just doesn't look
God,
good.
dude,
At first
how to
glance,
turn an
I see
A5 Wagyu
extremely
ugly
caramelized
real quick.
Steak right here. Second, the steak is falling apart on me. As you can clearly see, all I have to do is just like pull it out. It's very, very tender. Let's see if we can slice the steak. Oh, it's so tender. Take a look at that. Caramelization to the max is still extremely juicy, as you can clearly see. It does not matter what you do, everybody. A Japanese Wagyu A5 steak will always be super juicy. I can see all of the marbling of this steak. Let's see if the meat
That
will
is
actually
so
hold it
wild
together.
looking.
It didn't fall apart. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, that's amazing. It's crazy. It's very difficult. I need to get myself
It does not
together
look
because I
appealing,
wasn't
but
expecting this to be
man,
good, to
I
be
bet
honest
you
with
that bite is
First,
so
when you
good.
take a bite, everybody, it doesn't feel like a steak because it's so tender that there's zero resistance. A Japanese Wagyu A5 steak, when you take a normal bite of it and it's medium rare, it has no resistance at all. You can only imagine this, but the bite is so different because you feel no fibers and it completely disintegrates in your mouth. And the flavor that comes out of it is
Such an
incredible.
unappealing looking
It's
steak, and I bet it's one of the best
beef
bites you can ever
together
have.
with honey and butter.
Honey,
It's just
more
like
butter,
a
more
wonderful
better.
combination. I really, really like this. Is it worth you doing this with a Japanese Wagyu A5? Most likely not, because it's way too expensive, especially if it's your first time experiencing this kind of beef. You should cook it as it.
I don't even want to know what Japanese A5 Wagyu's running right now. We went to the store yesterday and we just saw Australian Wagyu. Australian Wagyu was $90 a pound yesterday when we
was
looked.
intended
$90
to be, but this
a
worked
pound.
extremely well. And for that reason and that reason only, I'm giving this a 10. This is the eye round. Check out the container first. You can clearly see there are a lot of juices remaining on the bottom. But let's go ahead and pull out the steak and see what we got over here. And by the looks, it doesn't look great. I'm gonna go ahead and place it down over here. This one, surprisingly enough, is ready to be sliced. By feeling the steak itself, it feels extremely tender, almost like it's falling apart on me. So here's the deal. I'm gonna pat this thing dry really nicely. And this looks presentable. All right, let's take a slice. I'm not even quite sure how to express that. It is extremely tender to cut, and it feels almost like pastrami.
It
As
does.
I'm
It looks
taking
like lunch meat.
slices, there's almost zero resistance. We already know the slices work very well. See tenderness. Wow, this thing is literally falling apart on me. It's one of the most tender things I've ever experienced. However, I'll be honest with you, it seems like it's dry. The question is,
does look
what about
like
the
it.
flavor, the actual flavor? It's so tender. It literally falls apart in my mouth. Surprisingly enough, it's very, very good, but there's a few things wrong with it. Did it make it more tender? Yes, 100%. There's almost no resistance when you're taking a bite. That's a good thing. However, at the same time, it is very dry. Now, if you were to use this beef here for something,
How are your dry aged ribeyes? Whew, I wish I could tell you. I honestly have not had a ribeye in a while. We are, let me put it this way, we're very budget oriented right now, I guess is one way to put it. We're very budget oriented. So sadly, ribeye is not on the menu right now, but I love dry aging the ribeyes. Or I do more of a salt brine. I salt brine them for like a day to a day and a half in the fridge, and then sear them on a nice hot cast iron is usually my go-to. But I'll tell you what, I've been living the budget life. It is chuck steak and ground beef right now. That is what I have been surviving off of. Today is actually 3 weeks of lying. So, wait, is it? Oh, dude, meat prices are getting bad. They're getting bad, man. I'm literally chuck steak. We get, every time we do a big shop, we get one decent sized, nice, fairly expensive chuck roast to do a big old stew with. We do one of those, and it depends. If we stay within our budget and we have some money left over, then we'll usually grab either like 2 nice New York strips or 2 nice ribeyes at the end, only if we don't go over budget. And the last couple shops we did, we were right at our budget. I'm going to be brutally honest. We would, things would be very tight, right? If I wasn't fasting as much as I do right now, groceries would kind of be an issue. They would kind of be an issue, man. It's getting absurd. It's getting absurd. Grocery prices need to come down. Groceries and gas. It is fucking absurd. Absurd what people are having to pay right now. It's insane. It's insane.
I would
It's
say
criminal.
a sandwich would be great that is very, very saucy. But if you're asking yourself, did we make an iron as good as a Japanese?
Yeah, but your
A5?
method too,
No, we
just
did
hot
not.
sear on a
Did we
charcoal,
cook it,
man.
make
That's
it
that's
tender?
classic. There's
Less
no
juice.
denying
I'm
that
gonna give
either.
this one a 5
And that's
out
the
of 10
beauty of it.
because
There's
was
so many
nice
ways
and
to make a
tender.
steak.
It preserved the beef extremely
I want
well.
a sous vide. I
However,
want to try out a
slightly
sous vide
dry.
just
Let me
again.
be very
We're on a budget.
clear. Should
Can't
you
afford a
be
sous
cooking
vide
your
right now.
steak for a week in your oven at lower temperature? Absolutely not. If you're gonna try this at your house, I will recommend you do it for 180 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. You will get very similar results, and you don't have to wait a week for it. I cannot believe that the Japanese Wagyu
180
A5
overnight.
got
That's
a 10
interesting.
because it does not matter.
Crazy, my HEB has a Wagyu pack for $9.29 a pound. I very much doubt that. Yeah, that's something they just slapped the Wagyu label on. Dude, Australian Wagyu. Seriously, the Australian Wagyu steaks we found the other day, or I say 9, it was $89.99 a pound. $89.99 a pound. Like insane. That's Australian Wagyu. That's not even Japanese like A5. I'm sure that shit's running like $200 a pound right now. But even ribeyes, dude, ribeyes are like $26 a pound right now. It's insane. New York strips are like $25 a pound. It's getting nuts, dude. Every time I think I can do smoked barbecue, then I remember I have delicious, thick barbecue sauce. Yeah, that is the one thing. That is the one thing. The hardest part is no Bobo sauce. I was always a big proprietor of the Bobo sauce myself, and dude, not being able to have it is rough. Luckily, I kind of fill the gap with Frank's Red Hot when I'm not doing Lion. When I'm on base carnivore, I know technically it's kind of a cheat because peppers or whatever else, but Frank's Red Hot is usually my go-to, but I don't really like that on beef or anything else. Pork and chicken and fish and stuff, it's fantastic, but not on beef, not on beef. I do miss Bobo sauce to a degree. All right, my friends. I know we got a little busier there towards the end bit. That is going to be it for me today. Again, I apologize. I am on 3.5 hours of sleep right now. I'm approaching the point of being delirious. Probably doesn't show too much, but I'm sitting here just, my insides are just vibrating right now going, So we are going to call it for the day. We will do a longer stream on Friday. I have a very, very busy day Friday. There is a train coming. I am going to see a train on Friday. It is the oldest steam-powered locomotive still on the tracks. I believe they're doing a cross-country tour with it right now so people can see it, and then I think it goes in a museum after that. So I'm going to see a train on Friday. I'll get some video footage while I'm there for you guys. I got gym and PT Friday morning. I got to go see a train, and the place it's stopping is like a 45-minute drive for me. So we're going to have a bunch of driving to get out there and get back. Bunch of other stuff, weigh in, all sorts of stuff is going to be going on Friday. So I'm very, very curious to see where things are going to end up. Hopefully my weight will be back on track. Again, I blew up 5 pounds today. Or yesterday. Yesterday and today I blew back up 5 pounds. I think it's from exercising and just retaining water again. Hopefully that sauna alleviated a lot of that today, and we'll be right back on track. But I digress. It's for the birds to know. It's for the birds to know. We may never know. But very excited, very excited. We'll be live 4 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Very excited to hang out with you guys. Last Friday's stream was booming. Hoping we can beat that this week. I think at one point, we had like 18 or 19 concurrent viewers last Friday. I am beyond happy with that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me today. You guys are my literal therapy, and yeah, just talking stuff out with you guys and figuring out where I'm at in my head and with the exercise and diet. It really helps. Really, really helps. I hope it benefits you guys as well. Love you. I will see you Friday, and enjoy the rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay well fed. We'll play a copyright jam to get out of here with. We'll get a good jam going to get out of here with. What do you say? What do you say? We already blew copyright on the stream today. Let's get a funky jam to get out of here. Oh, and Spotify is not going to load. Are you kidding me? All this big wind up and build up for a goodbye, and Spotify just says, nah, man. Spotify just says, nah. But did I just lose internet as a whole? I might have. Well, Spotify is having problems, so I guess no copyright song for the way out. But thank you guys. I'll be live Friday. We'll talk to you then. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some good rest, because I'll tell you what, as a man on 3 hours of sleep, you don't want none of this. You don't want none of it. Bye-bye. Still here? All right. Maybe I think Spotify is just having issues then. I was going to play a funky jam for the way out, but I can't even get Spotify to open now. So we'll call it there. What, Buggy? What? Yeah, it's a short one, brother. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I'm about to take the dog for a walk and go to bed. I am cooked. I am absolutely cooked. We're going to do a long one on Friday to make up for it, but I am fried. Literally, I'm like, the inside of my body is getting vibrated right now. Just, I know I'm not showing that on the exterior, but I am feeling it right now. I just want to go for a nice long walk, so we're going to do that. I'll be live Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern, normal time. We'll go for a nice long stream, hopefully a big one. Hoping for a big one. See if we can beat last week. Last week was huge, probably one of the biggest streams we've ever had last Friday. When's 5 days a week coming? My God, I don't know, man, because I'm going back to work here soon is the other tricky part. You loaded up something on Spotify for later. What was his name? I don't remember. The one we listened to in the beginning, that's the Chemical Brothers, was the one we were jamming in the intro. If that's the one. What kind of work? I don't know. Whatever I can find right now. I'm looking at like hospital stuff. Administrative type stuff in hospitals or a healthcare provider or something like that. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but it's kind of whatever I can find at this point. But like I said, we're on a budget right now. Things are tight, dude. It's getting expensive to live. Grocery prices. Do some dashing, dude. My truck is broken. I have transmission issues in my truck. Things are not fantastic right now. Things are not fantastic right now. I considered dashing or Uber or something like that, but I don't have a vehicle right now. We're literally down to one vehicle until I can afford to get my transmission fixed, which is sometime between now and Christmas, I hope. I have no idea. But we'll see what happens. I am going to definitely still stream 3 days a week once I'm back to work, but we'll see what happens. Schedule-wise. I'm not going to quit bumping out videos by any means, but it is time to get back on the wagon here. Not quite a year. It's only been 10 months. Someone is sick on Joe Rogan. Just say, has he got a live one going right now? Or are you watching that Devin one? I got to watch that Devin one. Actually, I'm going to do that right when I get off stream, Bucky. I'm going to watch the first 10 minutes of that one. You've been asking for 2 streams for me to do that. So I will definitely do that so we can break that down on Friday. Sadly, being a YouTube streamer, I can't watch it here. We just can't watch it here. We'll get full copyrighted for watching Rogan. I'm pretty sure even the big boys, Asmongold and all that stuff, they don't even like do reacts to Rogan stuff, do they? I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure Rogan's one you don't do reacts to. You just got to go watch the video. Devin, yep. I'm gonna watch that first 10 minutes right after this, and see how it is. But I digress. I will be back Friday, boys. I am going to get out of here. Sorry again. Super, super tired today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. This is like a 10-minute goodbye at this point. Clips nothing of length. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like you got to do clips, the little clips in a couple seconds here and there. You got to be super Johnny on the spot, pausing things, but we'll see. Like I said, part of that's just streaming on YouTube. Twitch and stuff, you can get away with it a lot more, but actually, I think Spotify's back up. Is Spotify back up? It's not looking like Spotify's back up. Oh, hold on. Nope, not looking like it. Damn, Spotify just don't want to work. Oh, wait, hold up. It literally started playing right when I did that. It literally started playing right when I did that, didn't it? All right, yeah, I give up. Spotify ain't going to work today. All right, friends, I'll be live Friday, 4 p.m. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Have a good evening, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.